We are going through unprecedented times. COVID-19 has spread across the globe like wildfire. It has impacted almost all industries across the globe. Human resources is at the forefront of the employer's response to the COVID-19 crisis. HR certainly has a second transformation coming.
While organizations make tough choices to survive, HR work to maintain employee spirits, reconfigure workflows, redeploy skill, and upskill personnel to assist them to remain pertinent. In this video, we will discuss 7 such challenges that HR has to overcome during and post-COVID-19 crisis. While analyzing each challenge, we would explore if there was a prevailing trend and the impact of COVID-19 on that trend. A crisis of this nature and magnitude ensures that HR learn from the challenges and trends and take some forward-looking actions. Almost all organizations allowed their employees to remote work or work from home during this pandemic, and this trend may well be continued in some proportion long after the COVID-19 situation is under control. Before the pandemic, about 25% of U.S. employees worked from home at least occasionally, and 15% had regularly scheduled work-at-home days, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics. HR can and should work on flexible policies, procedures, and compliance, better corporate communication, develop relevant critical skills and competencies, faster technology adaptation, and above all, focus on employee experience. All goal-setting processes are hugely affected by the crisis, more so because now the organizations need to deal with a large number of remote workers. Both employees and employers would agree that the talent management process, particularly talent development, and more specifically, the performance management process, is primarily broken. But the COVID-19 crisis has split it wide open. To fix the talent management process, HR should act on the following action items such as build continuous feedback culture, performance management, and goal alignment, connecting the dots between performance and development, and transparency in the entire process. Most dramatic events happen with talent acquisition among all HR functions during COVID-19. Organizations had to quickly change from a situation where they were fighting for resources amidst one of the lowest unemployment rates in recent history to an abundance of resources available post-COVID-19 situation. Cello, the world's leading strategic recruitment process outsourcing partner, shares the following details. 75% put critical roles on hold. 80% leveraged video interviewing tools. 40% extended offers without in-person interviews. 40% modified their background and drug screens. 70% shifted to virtual onboarding. Talent acquisition leaders quickly need to change and adapt to the new reality. Following are some of the decisions that HR leaders can take. Plan for virtual hiring, use technology, social hiring, pool talent, and source proactively, and most importantly, keep an eye on the future while hiring. Many organizations have successfully used contingent workers for project-based work. The organization's experience during this phase of using contingent labor and a large number of available contingent resources in the marketplace would fuel this trend further. Gartner analysis shows that organizations will continue to expand their use of contingent workers to maintain more flexibility in workforce management post-COVID-19, and will consider introducing other job models they have seen during the pandemic, such as talent sharing, and 80% pay for 80% work. Organizations need to build on creating critical skills and competencies for gig work development plans, relook at the organizational design to facilitate the process, modify the existing process to review contingent workers, and include these workers in your diversity and inclusion process. Demand for online learning has increased exponentially during the last few weeks, according to the Cornerstone Institute for People Development. Recent survey results suggested that workers want to acquire skills to increase productivity while working remotely amid the COVID-19 pandemic, according to an April 17 announcement. Among other things, workers said they have skill gaps relating to work-life balance, time management, and active listening. Learning has undoubtedly come of age, and it offers many opportunities as organizations prepare to go out of this pandemic. Integration with the talent development process effective use of e-learning platforms, making learning more business-driven, building organization-wide course catalog, compliance training, and more will be some of the crucial actions the organization can undertake. While people analytics are valued, but only a few companies are realizing the benefits. For instance, Deloitte's Human Capital Trends Report, 2017 found that while 71% of companies see people analytics as a high priority, but only 4% of companies have predictive analytics capabilities. Just like everything else, the pandemic has changed people analytics upside down and more. Post-COVID-19, for any future investment, HR would need factual data backing it. Otherwise, HR would struggle to get their share of the pie. HR should take it as a massive advantage and make use of extensive data, made available to them due to all work happening digitally, for the last several months. The following could be some of the critical areas of the people analytics that HR can focus on, such as attrition analysis, hire right, talent analytics, learning analytics, use of predictive analytics for hiring, retention and diversity. COVID-19 and work from the home situation have forced organizations to relook at how they can develop a sustained and uniform employee experience during and beyond the crisis. Gartner analysis shows that 16% of employers are using technologies more frequently to monitor their employees through methods such as virtual clocking in and out, tracking work computer usage, and monitoring employee emails or internal communications and chat. While some companies track productivity, others monitor employee engagement and well-being to better understand employee experience. HR can take a few decisive steps to make it a winning proposition for employees and the organization. Focus on happy employees, bring more value to the company concept, make sure employee experience is holistic. Finally, the right technology, transformed processes, and willingness to listen will create a sustained employee experience for all.